I am established. Come on. In the identity of the living God. I'm established in expectation of signs and wonders and miracles. And we've got to be established. I'm not just here for today and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. I'm here. I'm established. And he said to her, come away with me, my love. And that word doesn't mean love. It means companion. And in this season, God is after developing us into companions. And companions are those people that are with you everywhere you go. They're with you in the good times and they're with you in the bad times. And he's looking at her and he's saying, I'm not just a love, I'm a companion. And I'm going to be there. And I'm going to be steady. And I am who I was years ago. I'm still that person today. I'm still the God that divides the waters of the Red Sea. I'm still the God who can stop the sun and lengthen a day. I'm still the one that can turn the sundial back. I am still the one. And there is nothing too hard for me. Look at verse 11. For lo, the winter is past, and the rain is over, and the flowers appear on the earth, and the time of singing of the birds is to come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. What is he saying to her? He's saying, learn to discern the times and the seasons. We've got to discern what season we're in. I can't speak for Georgia. Mama June can speak for Georgia. But I can speak for here. And I can speak for everything that I have seen in these last several months in the East. And listen to me, we've got to start discerning the season in the East. The winter is over. Come on. And the turtle dove is singing. And the fig tree is putting forth her green fruit. And we're going to start having to wake up every morning and say, is today the day? Is it going to break full open now? Are we going to be running in knee-deep water now? Because you see, we're running right now in ankle-deep water. And every day I expect for knee-deep water. And when I get knee-deep water, I'm going to be expecting waist-deep water. Because you see, there is no limit to where this revival is going. There's no limit to what God wants to do. There is no limit to the way he sees things. Verse 14. O my dove, thou art in the clefts of the rock, in the secret places of the stairs. Let me see thy countenance, and let me hear thy voice, for sweet is thy voice, and thy countenance is comely. It's a very interesting word here for cleft. It's talking to us about a place of concealment. And there are moments in time with Jesus when he seals us in, because he just wants us. And he wants to talk to us. And he wants to be with us. And he wants to take us to places that will enrich us. Because, are you ready? Not only does it mean places of concealment, you ready? It means places of retreat. And it doesn't mean retreat like losing a battle. It means retreat like those moments in time when you go on those spiritual retreats. Sometimes we go in a group like this weekend, and sometimes we go by ourselves. But God is after those times with us. And the word secret means a covered place. He wants to cover us with his presence. He wants to cover us with who He is. He wants to cover us with the power of His love for us. And He's looking at it, He said, the secret place of the stairs. And we look at that and we think, now what does that mean? I don't know why they translated it that way. It means steep places. And you look at Him, and back in this chapter, He says to her, come away. I'm going to take you up the rocky side of the hill. And you see, when we go up steep places, God's giving us muscles in our legs. He's giving us muscles in the core of our being so that we're able to stand. When mountain goats give their young, they never take them up the easy side of a cliff. They always take their young up the rocky side. And the young fall, and they get hurt, and they're scared, and they take them up the rocky side. It's not because they're mean and cruel. It's because they're saying, you're going to need these muscles as you get older. You're going to need these muscles as life goes on. You're going to need these muscles to be able to outrun your enemy. Listen, it's time the church got on her feet, and it's time that the church started running. And as the church runs, you're going to see something. Hell will break just apart and let you run right through it. God is after a church that has been established, a church that's got strong legs, a church that can stand, a church that has acknowledged Him, not just have knowledge of Him, but acknowledges Him.